Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In 1982, 7 people in the Chicago area died after ingesting cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules. The case led to tamper-evident packaging becoming standard.
2.
In Poland, the Crooked Forest contains a group of pine trees with a sharp 90-degree bend at their base. The cause of this unusual growth pattern is still debated.
3.
In the 1970s, a house in Enfield, England, was reportedly haunted by a poltergeist. The case gained widespread attention and was even investigated by paranormal researchers.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
The Anasazi were an ancient Native American civilization that suddenly abandoned their cliff dwellings in the American Southwest, leaving behind questions about their disappearance.
2.
The trebuchet, a massive siege engine used in the Middle Ages, could launch projectiles over long distances. It was a marvel of medieval engineering.
3.
The Codex Seraphinianus is an illustrated book filled with bizarre and nonsensical text and images. Created by Italian artist Luigi Serafini, its meaning remains a mystery.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In 1844, Edgar Allan Poe published a fictional newspaper article about a transatlantic balloon voyage, fooling many readers into believing it was true.
2.
In 1846-47, a group of pioneers became stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains and resorted to cannibalism to survive, highlighting the extreme challenges of westward migration.
3.
The identity of the man in the iron mask, a prisoner held in the Bastille during the 17th century, remains one of history's enduring mysteries.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
During World War II, a cat named Unsinkable Sam survived the sinking of 3 different ships: the Bismarck, the HMS Cossack, and the HMS Ark Royal.
2.
During World War II, a U.S. Navy blimp named L-8 became unmanned and drifted over California, earning the nickname the Ghost Blimp before eventually crashing.
3.
The Ica stones are a collection of engraved stones from Peru that depict anachronistic scenes, including dinosaurs and advanced medical procedures, leading to claims of a lost civilization.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In 1855, strange hoof-like footprints appeared in the snow across Devon, England, baffling residents and sparking various theories about their origin.
2.
In 1959, 9 experienced hikers died under mysterious circumstances in the Ural Mountains of Russia, leaving behind a tent that had been slashed from the inside.
3.
In 1945, a squadron of U.S. Navy aircraft known as Flight 19 disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle during a training flight.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
Grigory Rasputin, a mystic and confidant to the Russian royal family, was rumored to possess healing abilities and was incredibly difficult to assassinate.
2.
In the 1940s, Mattoon, Illinois, experienced a series of alleged gas attacks by an unknown assailant referred to as the Mad Gasser of Mattoon.
3.
The Olmec civilization of ancient Mesoamerica created massive stone heads, weighing up to 50 tons each, whose purpose and method of construction remain enigmatic.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. In 1840, the United Kingdom introduced the penny black, the world's first adhesive postage stamp, revolutionizing mail delivery and communication. 2. Hachiko, an Akita dog in Japan, displayed unwavering loyalty by waiting at a train station for his deceased owner every day for over 9 years. 3. During the witch hunts, some buildings in Europe were adorned with protective symbols known as witches' marks to ward off evil spirits and witchcraft. Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. The U.S. Guano Islands Act of 1856 allowed American citizens to claim uninhabited islands with bird guano deposits, reflecting the value of guano as a fertilizer. 2. In Australia, the fictional drop bear is a mythical creature that purportedly falls from trees to attack tourists. The tale is used as a prank. 3. In 1325, the cities of Modena and Bologna in Italy engaged in a war over a stolen wooden bucket, resulting in several battles and lasting rivalry. Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. Tarare, an 18th century Frenchman, had an insatiable appetite and could eat vast amounts of food, including live animals and other unusual items. 2. In ancient times, placing pennies over the eyes of the deceased was a tradition believed to keep spirits from returning to haunt the living. 3. The sandwich was named after John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, who is said to have asked for his meat to be served between slices of bread so he could continue playing cards without using utensils. Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. The Kowloon walled city in Hong Kong was once one of the most densely populated places on Earth, with a labyrinthine maze of buildings that housed a diverse community. 2. The ancient Maya played a ceremonial ball game called Pawcatuck, which involved hitting a rubber ball through a stone hoop without using hands or feet. The game had ritualistic significance. 3. In the early 20th century, chemist Harvey Wiley led a group of volunteers known as the Poison Squad to test the safety of food additives, leading to the creation of modern food safety regulations. You won't believe these mind-blowing facts. 1. The Beale ciphers are a set of 3 ciphertexts that supposedly reveal the location of a hidden treasure. Despite numerous attempts to decode them, the treasure's location remains a mystery. 2. In 1954, a man arrived at Tokyo's Haneda Airport, claiming to be from the non-existent country of Taured, leading to confusion and intrigue until he disappeared. 3. In the 18th century, Parisians believed that cats were associated with witchcraft and brought bad luck. A large-scale massacre of cats ensued, resulting in a rat population increase and contributing to the spread of disease. Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. A temple complex in Turkey that is believed to be the oldest known temple in the world. Göbekli Tepe was built around 12000 years ago, and it is still being excavated. The purpose of the temple is unknown, but it is believed to have been a place of worship for early humans. 2. A vast army of life-size clay soldiers that was buried with the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang. The army was discovered in 1974, and it is one of the most impressive archaeological finds of the 20th century. The purpose of the army is unknown, but it is believed to have been created to protect the emperor in the afterlife. 3. The language of the Etruscans, an ancient civilization that flourished in Italy from the 8th to the 1st centuries BC. The Etruscan language has never been deciphered, and its meaning remains a mystery. Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
An island in Mexico that is said to be haunted by the ghosts of dolls. The island is home to hundreds of dolls that have been found hanging from trees or discarded on the ground. The origin of the dolls is unknown.
2.
A set of massive stones that form part of the ruins of the Temple of Jupiter in Baalbek, Lebanon. The stones are believed to weigh up to 1,650 tons, and they are some of the largest stones ever moved by humans. The method used to move the stones is unknown. 3. Mysterious patterns that appear in crop fields, often overnight. The patterns are often circular, but they can also be other shapes. The origin of crop circles is unknown, and there are many theories about who or what creates them.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. The Wandering Jew is a mythical, immortal man whose legend began to spread in Europe in the 13th century. In the original legend, a Jew who taunted Jesus on the way to the crucifixion was then cursed to walk the earth until the second coming of Christ. 2. In 1922, 6 members of the Gruber family were brutally murdered at their farmstead in Hinterkaifeck, Germany. The murders remain unsolved. 3. Off the coast of Venice, Italy, Poveglia Island is known as one of the most haunted places in the world due to its history as a plague quarantine station and later an insane asylum.